Tribe, welcome back to my channel. So we have another reading for you all, and today's topic is what is the future of this connection. Now I want to make clear that I'm going to be reading about any connection really. I just want to see what is a possible outcome based on current situation, current energy. This could be business partnerships, friendships, romantic, family matters. Okay, so pile number 1 is on your left with Super Lunaris Moon card. Pile number 2 is in the middle with, what is it called? Oh my god, I forgot. Game of Thrones Tarot. Here we go. And pile number 3 is the Triple Goddess Tarot. So choose yours, and I'm gonna see in timestamps. Hello, Group 1 people. Whoever has chosen the Super Lunaris deck, let's see. Now, I want to remind you, in case you skipped the intro, we are looking at the future of this connection based on the current energy. You know what that means. Okay, let's go. Group number 1, what is the possible outcome of this connection based on current energy? And I always like to remind people that it depends on 2 people, okay? So we're reading it from your perspective, from your energy, but it also matters how the other person acts, how they change or they don't over time. What is the possible outcome of this connection in the future? We have the 10 of Cups, 9 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles, and I want to clarify these. To clarify the 10 of Cups, and let's see what we've got. The Queen of Cups. Clarifying the 9 of Wands, 9 of Swords, clarifying the 7 of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups. Bottom of the deck, we have Death. So first thing first, what I want to say with this is that you may expect a massive, drastic, I also want to say, change in this partnership. Whatever this partnership is about. And it seems like this change is needed, especially for one person here. It's going to impact one person more than the other. My throat is being itchy, wait. So maybe there are words that are unspoken, that have to be spoken, that is going to change the outcome of this situation. So right now I'm seeing stages of this connection. It's not the whole outcome. I'm seeing a couple of things that cards want to talk about. First of all, with this Queen of Cups and the 10 of Cups here, it seems like I don't know if this is you or the other person that you're asking about, she's inviting happiness. She envisions happiness, progress, love, and affection and appreciation in this connection. That's something that she's seeking for. And that's something that she can see happening in the future. Now, there is going to be a point in this connection where one of you will feel like you're doing more work maybe than the other, or there is a bit of defenses up from one of these people. And one person has defenses up, or one person is you cannot move them, maybe they're a bit rigid or stubborn. The other person, whenever it happens like that, it makes them feel very anxious and uneasy and insecure in this partnership. With time, what we are seeing here, with time, it feels like there will be a break needed, or there was a break already. It's like we need to rest from one another, or we need to spend some time just thinking about what we're doing wrong, or what is blocking us from having this 10 of Cups, because it's possible here that we can see. And that time will be precious for both people with 7 of Pentacles. Just allowing to see what happens next without pushing it to conclusion, without pushing this connection to conclusion. And I want to say without pushing signing the contract, spiritual or actual contract. And whenever someone becomes a little bit more patient, less pushy, or when they just kind of open for any outcome, they're not as attached to one particular outcome that they want to see, it seems like then the tables switch, tables turn. And one person who was defensive, it feels like they're coming through with love and appreciation because they understood what was done or what was said or how they acted. It wasn't the right way to go if they want to continue this partnership. So expect a massive change with the Death card over here in this connection, and it's needed here with the Justice card next. It's needed here. I wouldn't be surprised if there was something happening along the lines of, you know what, let's trust each other first. Let's trust that we can be best friends first. Whatever this relationship is about, we need to fix the core issue, friendship, so that we can have fun again. I want this to be lighthearted. I want this to be fun. I want this equal give and take of happiness from both sides. So let's look into subconscious. Let's take a minute, let's relax and breathe and see how we can become more mature, or how we can become more investable, if that makes sense. Let's take these back. Let's see. I want to ask a question. How are you going to feel yourself about the outcome of this connection? How are you going to feel about the outcome of this connection? How are you going to feel about the outcome of this connection? We have the Hierophant. We have Sun. And let's split the deck. Let's see what else. We have the Page of Swords. So you understanding that there's still things to be learned, especially when it comes to communication, maybe learning how to communicate better, working on your throat chakra. But overall, you feel very happy about the outcome of the situation because there is commitment. Okay? Would it be business commitment, business partnership, collaboration? Would it be romantic? It feels like you will see the outcome of this connection as something that has grown over time. But at the same time, you understand that there is still growth to be done with the Page of Swords here. How can I navigate the situation better from my side? How can I communicate better? Let me maybe look into a seminar or a book. How can I improve myself in order to find more balance in this situation? How will this other person feel about the outcome of this connection? How will this other person feel about the outcome of this connection? Okay, one card flew. We have the Page of Cups. How will this other person feel about the outcome of this connection? We have the Seven of Cups. How will this other person feel about the outcome of this connection? I feel like I want two more. The Emperor and the Hermit. This person will feel that there is still a lot to be done, or this person might be daydreaming a bit. Their energy is a little bit less mature when it comes to outcome than yours. They're a little bit more playful. They do like the outcome of the situation. But I feel like together you both can learn a lot and mature much more in aspects that you were not mature in. I wouldn't be surprised if this person wanted to suddenly, if they are not just yet, look into spirituality, look into self-growth. This person might even somehow they might get inspired by you, or you might advise something where they become much better in their career too. Because I'm getting this boss type of energy from them. This person still would have to learn how to express their emotions. How I feel about this when it happens like that. Where you, for you, looking at this, it seems like it's easier for you to do that. For this other person, they need to do a bit more self-reflection in order to really be clear with how they're feeling and really voice that. Whenever this person is in a work mode, they're in a work mode. They're very focused. They're a different person at home from how they are at work, if that makes sense. But overall, this person, regarding the outcome of the situation, you're going to be curious, you're going to be playful at first, but you're going to see two sides of them. One side that is very like light-hearted, and the other side where they very tough in a way, very tough, and no one can move me. But for both of you, what we have here, we have the Hierophant and the Emperor, both structure-based, traditional-based cards. So you both understanding that this connection is leading to some sort of commitment or some sort of structure will be needed. Okay? So I hope this made sense. If you need extra content, I'll see you on Patreon. If you want to join me, for the rest of you, have a beautiful week. Bye for now. Hello, Trap, whoever has chosen pile number 2. Let's see. Sorry, I'm getting comfy here. The outcome of this connection. So if you skipped the intro and you didn't hear me, I just want to make sure I'm clear. We're looking at the outcome of the situation based on current energy. And it also depends, we need to remember on the other person, how that outcome will be. So say either they change, either they don't, all of that jazz. You get what I mean. So I just want you to keep that in mind before watching this video. And let's go. We're going to be reading the energies from your side. Let's see. The outcome of this situation, would it be business, platonic, romantic? All right, we have the Ten of Spears, we have the Sun, we have the Lovers, and let's clarify these. So why is the Ten of Spears over here? We have the Ten of Cups. Oof, this is gonna be an interesting one. Let me tell you. The Sun is clarified by the Five of Swords. And the Lovers is clarified by the Knight of Cups. Let's look at the bottom of the deck. Let me adjust you slightly. We have the Page of Cups. Let me see one thing. The outcome of this situation. There are a couple of things that we need to talk about here. What I'm seeing is a bit of a story. I'm seeing that someone is almost like overburdened by feelings. Either this is you or them. At one point, it feels like for someone, it's becoming a little bit too heavy to be happy. So someone definitely has a bit of self-sabotage tendencies, or someone tends to be codependent. Either or. It's like being happy overwhelms me. Being happy makes me feel really heavy, and it's not supposed to be that way. So for whoever this is, it feels like this needs to be looked at into subconscious, into programming, into any limitations or self-sabotage. Okay? The same way, we have the Sun card and we have the Five of Swords. So this would be a happy card that is being diminished by the Five of Swords. I do not feel that there is a conflict as such on intense level here. It seems like someone is creating that conflict in their own head and then bringing it into relationship. And that's when the conflict can start happening actually in a relationship. So someone really needs to look at how they communicate, their behavior. Are they dumping their emotions on the other, their insecurities, etc., etc.? If that's the case, this relationship will not be long lasting. Even if we're talking business, right? So at the end, what I'm seeing here, there is curiosity. I want to get to know you. It's like, I feel like these two people have very strong chemistry. Would it be in creations? Okay. They have strong chemistry like singers. For example, if we're talking about some sort of partnership that is business-based, or when we're talking about romantic, these people have very strong chemistry. And it seems like whatever I do, I cannot push you away. There is that push and pull energy here that we are seeing. I think what cards wanted to highlight with the first spread is someone's behavior, because that behavior can actually ruin a connection that could be good. Okay, so someone really needs to go within, really needs to reflect at their behavior and how they are communicating, and if they tend to self-sabotage this connection, because there is a possibility of that. Okay. Advice here in this situation would be approaching this connection as if you don't know anything about this person day in, day out. Getting to know, not stopping to get to know someone. Asking questions as if I never knew you before. Because people change and their perceptions change. So we can check in and see how they think about one particular matter now as they grow, as they mature, the experiences that they have now in their bag, right? Let's see what else cards want to talk about here. What is the outcome of this connection? What is the outcome of this connection? Based on the current energy, we have a Chariot. We have Three of Cups. We have the Two of Cups. So I see the Chariot card as conquering your demons. I don't usually see Chariot card like this, but in this context of the reading, it seems like someone is overcoming some sort of difficulty within themselves. And therefore, we see friendship, that we're building friendship, we're building really close partnership here. And it seems like, again, there's this energy of like we are inseparate. We are together. We are really good friends. We understand each other really well. A lot of socializing might be happening. There's other people around that I'm seeing here. And it seems like you get one another on the emotional level, but first we need to conquer that demon, that shadow aspect. Because if we don't, I want to tap into this, let's see. If we don't do that, yeah, look, Knight of Spears, Seven of Swords, there might be even trickstery involved, lies, something happening behind the back, not committing to this friendship, partnership, business partnership, being sneaky, cheating, all of that jazz. So someone really has to face that. Now, I don't know if this is you or this is the other person. If this is the other person, then this is not on you, okay? It's for them. We cannot help people fix. We can help people fix themselves, but they have to want to do that themselves. Therefore, the outcome of it, of that healing process, is different. So there is a possibility here for someone to get hurt if someone does not conquer or face their shadow. But if they do, I feel like this would be a really good outcome. This would be a very close partnership. I'm seeing very strong friendship. But if we're talking about shadow aspect, there might be a third party involved. And if this connection starts somewhere where there's a third party involved, we're following into the shadow. Because in order for people to accept to be a third person, we need to lack something within ourselves first. Why don't I want someone who's committed to me only? Why can I tolerate that? Let me take a break. Let me leave this person alone. I am not sabotaging my morals and values. If it's meant to be, they're gonna come with a clean slate. Because I have self-respect, right? All right, how will you react to the outcome of this situation? How will you feel about it? How will you feel about the outcome of this situation? I feel like watch it, guys, because I feel like for quite a lot of you, the situation can end up hurting you if you keep constantly going towards someone who you see is in their shadow and they haven't worked through that, or they're not self-reflective enough, or they don't want to grow as a person. So watch it, okay? Because I'm seeing someone being hurt over here. How will you feel about the outcome of this situation? This pile is 50-50, you know? How will you feel about the outcome of the situation? You're feeling cold here. You're feeling cold. You want to lick your wounds. Based on the current energy. Remember that. Yeah, even this King of Cups, he's out in cold. He's out in winter. See what I mean? So I'm having feelings, or I appreciate this partnership, but at the same time, I'm understanding that this is not making me warm. It's not giving me what I deserve, or that's not what I'm looking for. Why do we need to experience this? For better give and take, to understand how much we give and what we receive, in order to end some sort of a cycle with the World card. So maybe some of you have been there before, or you allowed something to happen where, again, I'm getting maybe a lot of you have been cheated on or not treated right, but could be a bit of manipulation, emotional manipulation I'm hearing coming from the other person, and it feels like this is a chance to end this chapter in order to start with a clean slate. Okay? How will they feel about the outcome of the situation? How will they feel about the outcome of this situation? The undecisive. They feel like I've gained something from this outcome. I've gained something, maybe material or emotional. I cannot make up my mind how I feel about this. It's kind of like, meh. And it seems like this person is quite secretive, even if you ask them. Yeah, Seven of Spears, quite defensive. I don't know who you're dealing with, but it seems like, I split deck, the Eight of Cups, it seems like maybe distance is needed between you and this person if you're sensing that there is something off, because your intuition is already telling you something, okay? Listen to your body, pile number 2, and remember that you can end this cycle by looking at yourself and making slightly different decisions. But for other people, I do see a possibility of someone raising up with a judgment and facing their mistakes and facing what they've done wrong. And I'm hearing, I don't want to hurt people anymore, so let me do better. I don't know why now Stormzy song I heard in my head. I don't know if you know that one. Stormzy, Do Better. So if you want to listen to that song. But overall, hopefully this was beneficial and helpful. If you need extra content, I have Patreon. I'll see you on the other side. For the rest of you, have a beautiful week. Bye for now. Hey tribe, whoever has chosen pile number 3, let's see. So I just want to remind you, if you skipped the intro, we're looking at the outcome of this connection based, whatever this connection is about, business, romantic, platonic, friendships, based on the current energy, okay? And it also depends not only how we change and evolve, what kind of decisions we make, but the other person too, because there are 2 energies involved. But we're looking at this reading from your perspective, from your energy field. Let's see, what is the outcome of this connection? We have the 6 of Swords, we have the 5 of Pentacles, we have the 8 of Swords. I want to clarify these. What is the outcome of this connection? Pile number 3. I'm going to adjust the camera in a minute. Bottom of the deck, we have the 10 of Cups. Oof, it feels like there is someone who's sacrificing themselves in order to make this work. There is a lot of anxiety and fear here when we're talking about the outcome of this connection. Someone might even start having anxiety because of what is happening in this connection. At first, I'm seeing someone is quite optimistic that this can move forward with the 6 of Swords and the judgment. We can make this better. This could evolve. This could be something. But in reality, there is such like coldness to the outcome of the situation. And I want to just make sure that people are taking it easy, because I'm seeing either emotional or mental imbalance, and even lack of financial gain because of something, or feeling that you don't have enough, and therefore it's very far ahead of you. That abundance is very far ahead of you. It's almost unreachable. I don't know if this person is making you feel this way, or if we're talking about a contract that is business contract, something does not work out, and therefore we're like, damn, you know, we lost something. We lost maybe money. We're not feeling as abundant as before. Maybe it dips down. But overall, this feels like this is bringing quite a lot of anxiety to someone. And I want to look at the advice, because this is a heavy one. This is a heavy one. It feels like someone is on their own, overthinking a lot. They cannot find a sense of security or safety. Would it be emotional? Would it be physical? I'm not safe here. I'm not feeling safe here. I'm not feeling safe in this connection. There was some sort of lack. What is the outcome of this connection? What is the outcome of this connection? It feels like you're going to shift your focus towards your work and career and what makes you happy. And I think this is coming through more so like an advice. Yeah, I split the deck. We have the Wheel of Fortune. In order for you to come out on the other end, because I'm seeing what we saw before, it felt very dark and heavy for me. Mentally exhausting. What you're doing and what is your advice, in order for you to attract that luck, abundance that you want, we are focusing on working with people or spending time with people who share their skills or knowledge or love with us, whom we have something in common, or we focusing on our careers, studies, research, and something that really makes you happy. That would be an advice here for pile number 3. And also home card we have here. So you might be even changing something about your household, where you live, how you live. Maybe you're earning more money and focusing on gaining more financial stability, or gaining more financially, because I'm seeing bank and I'm seeing wallets being thicker than before. And that is your aim. That's something that it seems like it can, if you shift that focus from that, from really overthinking about this connection or situation, if you can shift your focus towards what you truly love, what makes you feel at peace or present, you're going to do much better than you maybe even think. And I'm talking emotionally and financially. It goes hand in hand here with the Sun card. Why is this happening? Why is the outcome what it is? Why is this happening? In order for you to start fresh. In order for you to start fresh. To come out of your headspace, to stop overthinking, to stop keeping yourself imprisoned of your thoughts, what could have been, what should have been done, what will be, and to really tap into yourself and what you want to do for yourself. Soul searching. To release those wands, that heaviness, that burden, emotional or mental burden. Recognize that we need to drop those wands, which I feel like a lot of you started doing already because it's already on the floor. To look at ourselves and to really evaluate the situation. This is such a strong self-reflective card. This woman in reality, she's young, but she sees herself as old in the mirror. Why am I doing this to myself? Why am I draining my energy? Why am I giving my energy away? Because nothing happens without my permission. Yeah, and it seems like you're going to become a little bit more... You're going to start being a bit more lighthearted because you're going to choose to spend time with people who bring you joy instead of you feeling that you have to build your walls up because something is going to happen that's going to hurt me. So automatically your body feels uneasy around people like that. And you switch it up. You're like, okay, now I'm going to spend time with people that make me feel safe, like home. The feeling like home is really important here. If this situation does not make you feel safe and secure, you know what needs to be done. But I'm just reading cards here. You're making decisions. Yeah, new start, fresh start. Let's become more lighthearted. Let's try new things. Let's spend time with people who give as much as I give them. That makes sense? And it seems like you're also raising and elevating yourself spiritually here through this experience. So this is happening not to you, but for you, really. And again, Queen of Pentacles. I feel like you're somehow coming out on the other end more richer. That's the word, richer. At first, it will not feel like this, or it might not feel like it now, but you're coming out of this situation much richer and much more trusting of your intuition and what your body is telling you, okay? So if you need extra content, I'll see you on Patreon. For the rest of you, have a beautiful week. Bye for now.